Because I also feel like the landscape right now of skateboard companies is more like, you know, you get board royalties, you get like you're not making, even as a rider, you're not like a lot of these skaters nowadays that got to have another job, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You got another job. See?
I got 3 other jobs.
Oh my God, damn.
What are we talking about? What other job do we have?
Like day to day, I've been painting houses.
Seriously?
Yeah, one of my homies I grew up skating with, just like runs his own business.
Rad.
Paints houses, and then my brother-in-law got me into doing radon testing. I don't know if you know what radon is.
What the hell is that?
Radon's like a gas that can be in your house. It just is like completely natural, just comes up from the earth.
How do you feel about this place right here?
Oh, you guys are chilling here.
Are you
You're also you guys are like it's like kind of prevalent in Utah because of like the rocks and stuff that are underneath the earth and all that there. But anyways, I do some of that.
Okay.
And then Chet Thomas actually has been training me doing some life insurance and finance stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still talk to Chet all the time.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, that case in point right there. You know, it's like when we were coming up. Also, like there's way more options out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was more shoe options. There was just more clothing options.
It was different. This is how it was. Because like when you were coming up, when I was coming up, once you broke into that, like, oh, Chris Roberts.
Yeah.
Once you broke into that and kind of made a name for yourself in a type of way, like, oh, Kelly Hart, I know who that is. Then like it opened, that door was open. And
Right.
But nowadays everyone's so visible
That's true. Yeah.
that
There's a lot of people.
and there's so many people. It's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's good
Everybody's
nowadays.
insane.
And with social media, it's like, you know, you see everybody every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that too. It's like, if you have a fan base, and it's kind of like what you're doing, except you kind of branded it, right? It's kind of what you were talking about. But it's like, nowadays, if you have a fan base, why not, instead of making a whole company, why not just go and make 100 boards? Keep 5 of them, ride them, and then sell them to your fans, right? It's kind of like what you're doing.
Kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Right. But, you know, I don't know. There's so many companies that are popping up all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting landscape, I think, right now. I'm so glad I'm not trying to come on the come up. You know what I mean? Like,
Tough, bro.
you already got
I'm
your
not
name.
even worried about it, dude.
I can't even imagine Chris trying to come up with like, what you want to sponsor me tape? What do you
Yeah.
want? What would you do? You think if you were trying to come up?
I
right
would
now?
probably get into life insurance.
No, dude, it's like
I would be
Little more
getting
money there.
I think if you're trying to come up in this day and age, you don't even need a sponsor me tape. It's like, here's my Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go,
for
like,
sure.
look at a bunch of clips. Like, oh, this kid rips. Like, damn.
I still think that with that and going to contests are probably
Going to contests
are the
helps, for
two
sure.
Yeah.
biggest things.
Contests are coming back up.
I feel like that's like how I got noticed is by contests and stuff.
Oh,
like
really?
I
that.
definitely
Yeah.
noticed you at contests. I remember
Yeah.
being like, whoa, who is this kid skating like the X Games AM contest or something? And like,
Oh, because you were killing those.
his
X Games
run would be like
AM
damn
contests,
near
yeah.
like a run that would be a podium run in the pro contest. And I remember thinking like, well, I guess are people just going to sleep on him or what's going to happen here? Like,
Right. Because you got a couple golds, right? In those AMs?
I did.
Income
Got
test?
3 of them.
3?
Damn.
did you
Did him.
ever get like Tampa AM or Dam AM or
Dude,
any of those
I
ones?
got so many second places at like damn AMs and stuff.
That's kind of like better though
and
in the
Phoenix
industry.
AM. Yeah, I never won one. I won the X Games AMs and then I won a Dusor AM, but yeah, never at Tampa. That was
Okay.
always the one I missed out on.
And how do you feel about like trying to come up nowadays? I mean, you got, like you said, like you got 3 jobs. Like
Yeah,
every other like
I mean,
pro out there has. And it's crazy.
yeah. I don't
At least
know.
Tyson already had a name for himself.
100%.
Yes.
Right,
So
yeah.
totally.
Like I'm just, I don't know. I'm just trying to just skate now.
But I
because
still
I love
revamp
it. Do my
revamp
thing.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you're coming up, but you're still in the game, heavy.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
No, I feel like you really gotta just love it these days. You know what I mean? Just because,
Right.
there's not a lot of money to be made right now. So
I mean, that's why
you
you
just got to be
see
doing it for the right reasons.
people going into like modeling and different aspects.
I mean,
to try
I
to
kind of
get-
back like all these different avenues too,
Yeah.
because
All day.
I don't know, like however many years ago, everybody would be hating and talking shit on all that, but it's like, dude, fuck it, get what you can, you know?
Dude.
Yeah, dude. You're only young once, dude. And if people are asking for you to like do this fucking runway
Yeah.
shit, and if you're comfortable with it, fucking run it.
Yeah, dude. Like, who's gonna like say no to a bunch of money just to get your picture taken, or like whatever, some social media
Stand
deal
right here
or-
and fucking walk over there.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
mean-
know what I mean?
I
Cool.
wouldn't be here today if I didn't go like, yeah, I'll ride for Red Bull, and like everyone was like, you're gonna ride for Red Bull? That's crazy. But now it's like you're selling out. Don't do it. And in my head, I was like, well, it's money that I can use to pay for the rent in California, and if I don't get that money to pay for the rent in California, I'm going back to Canada and I'm going back to school.
Right.
So that was like the determining factor of why I'm here today.
But companies like Red Bull are helping you stay in the game.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
And now
you're able to have
now
a
it's
board
like
brand.
certified, like it's fine. Like
Yeah.
all day.
Sodi's like Jamie Foy and shit are on Red Bull, and
Yeah.
I love that I get to go skate with like those dudes. But like back in the day, it was like I think Scheckler was on and maybe Joey Brzezinski, and it was like Chet was telling me don't do it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Were you getting a lot of shit back then, or?
I don't know. It was kind of weird. And I was even like kind of the kid that was kind of like, fuck, I don't even know if I want to do this, but like I can't say no to the money. So I'd be like kind of like trying to disguise it. Like I wouldn't wear the hat, and I'd just like have a sticker on my board, hella small. And like now I'm like, dude, that was so dumb. Like, well, I almost like risked my entire career for not knowing it, but like,
Were there requirements to like wear the hat and all that stuff then?
yeah,
In the beginning?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so would
And I
they say
remember-
anything to you?
No, I won Tampa Am with no hat on. But I was so fresh on Red Bull that the dude who got me on Red Bull was like, okay, we just got him on 6 months ago and he just won Tampa Am now. Like I made a good pick. We just need to make
Right.
sure that he wears the hat.
Right.
Right.
And so like it wasn't bad. I still had a sticker on my board and whatever, probably holding the board on the
Is this it
podium
right
and
here?
shit. but-
2000, and this can't be it.
Yeah, this is it. 2008.
I was at the Stamp.
You were at it as a
as a
little
2000.
little
Dude, I
child.
feel like this is like a
Dude,
different
crazy.
lifetime. Like I don't even know that guy.
So crazy.
That's Ryan.
He just does
Decenzo.
the same tricks as
That
me. is all.
course is gnarly looking, dude.
Dude, that course is sick.
The courses were so much sicker back then.
Yeah,
Those things
were
are
dope.
huge ass rails.
They need to make more of those things.
Yeah,
Those
the
are
little
so
banks
fun.
of wall.
to wall
Those
thing.
are
Yeah.
so fun.
Dude,
that
you
was
were-
supposed to be a crook.
You were killing it. Don't matter though.
damn.
You stayed on your board.
Yeah.
That's you. So you
Wow.
won this year,
Yeah, Hail Mary.
bro. Look at you.
Dude,
You
yeah,
do look
that,
like
that little thing was sick.
Dude, they had way like this course was just cooler. It like wasn't
Look at-
stock, you know?
It's funny seeing the stickers in the background who sponsors it compared to
back
back
then.
then and
Slap.
throughout the years. Like, yeah,
Shit's changed.
yeah.
There it is, man.
Tampa's so tight, dude.
Let's get one.
Even
more.
with the Baker Nollie back heel, like, still.
Ooh, okay.
Caleb Crook back then would seal the deal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nowadays it's like a stock move.
It totally is, man.
But it's
So
still
true.
such a risky trick.
For
like
sure.
it's such a precise kickflip into the like grind that even when I'm watching like Felipe Gustavo do it at the last contest in Japan, I just think he just risked his whole run on that.
Yeah, it's like a random little rail too. It's
I
like
know.
a tiny little thing. Caleb Crook, you're like, you have to he did the Caleb Crook in the middle. That's insane.
I've seen him miss that trick so many times too in lines where I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.